Ashe. Grand Rising. Welcome to another episode of Nesia Star Tarot. Now, I just came on here to do a couple of messages for everyone. I hope all is well with everybody. I hope you guys are taking that time out for yourselves and excuse me. Working on completing goals, setting goals, doing what you gotta do. We'll just start with a couple of mantras and then we'll get into our messages. Ashe, thank you. Okay, well, those fell out anyway. So the first one out is I know my worth. And this will definitely come from that spending time alone, spending time in nature, meditating, going for walks, reading, self-care. Can't make this stuff up, right? Wear purple. I believe in me. Wind's blowing. I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I believe in the person that I'm becoming. I have purpose. And I accept myself unconditionally. Last one is I will make time for my passions. Talk about things coming full circle, right? Okay. So, I'm just going to set these to the side. And we'll just pull a couple of cards and see what the energy is today for the collective. Okay, so thank you, Divine Spirit, for bringing us together at this time. Thank you for these messages. And I hope everyone's able to receive them for their highest good. Get a couple cards out here for the spread. First card out though, we have 7 of Wands. So the energy I'm getting off of this card is someone's coming out of a victory. Like you're coming, you're defensive still because you're coming from a position where it's like you've had some sort of win, I would say, or some sort of enlightenment to like the better path or the less path of resistance. Is it with lovers? Some people may still be defensive when it comes to relationships though. So I'm seeing the energy of if there was a win or if you were seeking a win, this is like looking for better ways to communicate, better actions to take. I almost want to get avoidance though. You've been avoiding the situation and that's been the win for you. Excuse me, let me just pull a couple more cards. But I'm getting avoidance really heavy with this 7 of Wands. And if that's the strongest energy, it's like trying to stand your ground. This is fire, so it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I definitely get a lot of, and I said Aries first, so it's giving me a lot of Mars energy. So I'm not sure if there was some sort of struggle or battle that had taken place, but someone's feeling like they're still having to defend their ground or their position. Does this have to do with a family situation? With the 5 of Pentacles, this gives me like the energy of someone's almost on their last leg with this situation. You're feeling left out. They're literally left outside in the cold from like the house or the family dynamic. Like this always reminds me of like how you would see in the movies back in the day of like the kids looking in through the window of the family sitting around the table eating dinner and stuff. That card just gives me that vibe, like, oh, I wish I had that, or like, you know what I mean? And that's so messed up, and I don't even know what movie specifically that's coming from, but just that vibe, like the outside looking in. So like you're trying to stand your ground because you're feeling like you're on the outside of a situation looking in. This could be financial. 5 is about change. Next card out we had was Page of Wands with the 4 of Cups at the bottom. It's telling me that if you're looking for, and this is more of like starting a new path or like a youthful energy. If you're looking for a new direction to go, you're not willing to go through what you've been through in the past, is the energy I'm getting. This is like not wanting any, like nothing is satisfying you at the moment because you've been through almost too much that you're like, okay, I'm just I'm ready to do this alone. And what's wild is like in this card there was 2 people, right? So it's giving me the energy of just ready to walk off and do some things by yourself, because I don't know if it's like something needed to change and it didn't. Maybe a conversation needed to be had. Yeah, the truth here. Wow, with 7 of Swords. Conversation needed to take place. Some truths needed to be said. I am getting the sense of a victory, though. As I said, if you have chosen to just walk away from the situation, you're letting it go. That's your releasing energy. So that's you're allowing the universe to be able to come in and provide or adjust your path, I would say, so that it is the path of least resistance, so that things are able to flow more naturally. 7 of Swords is also still giving me, because I have the Ace of Swords here, so mental prison, a lot of mental conflict, and then I would get 6 of Swords as well. I wanted to subtract the sword to tell me like it's still a lot of movement, that moving on energy or moving on to a better place mentally. So we have a lot of fire energy still here. We have some earth energy with the 5 of Pentacles. So that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then we have air energy here with the Ace of Wands. And that is, as you know, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So the only thing missing here is emotions. Some 10 of Pentacles is the last card. So this definitely tells me that this has to do with a family. So it's almost like half of the family, like feeling like half of maybe yourself, feeling like half, you're not complete. Something's not complete here. But it's on its way. Like and maybe that's the change, is getting you to that 10 of Pentacles. You're going from the 5 to the 10 once you choose to walk away with your truth and stand in your own power. And this is a gift from the universe. They're bringing in some sort of information, some sort of knowledge, some sort of I almost want to get mental downloads from this, because it's like, I feel like you're leveling up. Like if you're starting to see your power in restraining self, your power in control of self, your power in being able to tame, like I'm getting temperance, tame your demons, tame your energy, meditate, calm your thoughts. It's leading you into a different direction where now you can almost accept more truth, more responsibilities, more. You're going to get to your 10 of Pentacles, your happiness, your home, your family life that is going to be more stable. And Pentacles is about stability as well. It's about tangible things. So it's like, here we go, Queen of Pentacles. And she's abundant. She's able to, like, why do I want to say fortified? It's like the path of least resistance. It's not necessarily having to struggle. It's not but she's a queen at the end of the day. It's being able to self-cultivate. It's being able to understand through the energy of taming oneself. I'm getting. Let me just take more. And yeah, look at the journey. There's a journey here that you have to go through, but it is that journey of self. I feel a lot of energy of walking away. Someone is walking away. They're still defensive. They're still feeling left out. but there's something new here. It's like a new sense of understanding of self, maybe. Okay, I'm trying to break this down so that I can understand, or like I can make you guys understand what I'm feeling. But it's like the energy I'm getting is you've done such a good job with figuring out yourself that now we can give you more, or now you're capable of handling more. It's like a leveling up, like going from like kindergarten, like 5th grade to 6th grade. Now you're in a whole different building. Like, you know what I mean? It's not only just the small bumps from like a different grade within that same building. No, we're about to take you to completely different places, the energy that I'm getting here. So there might be a lot of people actually moving, like physically moving too. You may be changing houses. Wow. And she's trying to fly out too. So with the Queen of Cups coming out, she's at the top of the deck. And I'm seeing a tower here too. So the energy that I'm getting here is like, it's almost that something, I'm feeling like a heartbreaking situation or something that almost rocked your own foundation that forced you to have to get into a state of like nurturing oneself. And I do keep saying this left out in the cold energy, or feeling left out. If this is like a work situation, this could be like your job changing, or I don't want to necessarily say ending a job, because again, it's that leveling up energy I'm getting. So you may be starting a new job. You may be coming out of this energy of not feeling like you weren't financially stable to being financially stable, to being able to like sit on your throne and nurture what you have, nurture those around you, like what you consider your gain, your pinnacle. So yeah, collective, that's the energy that we have right now. I hope this helps. I was going to say still, I don't really see much cups, but the Queen of Cups coming out tells me that it's like a higher level of love is needed here, because I don't see much emotional stability. I mean, she does represent emotions, and I mean, she is in the upright too. So this is someone that is more emotionally aware of the situation, and maybe because of that emotional awareness, that's what provides you the strength to be able to walk away from things or move forward. And as I said before, you're going to get some sort of new information. I see things changing for the better here. And if you look at these two cards, it's giving me like 11 feeling. So this is telling me that you're coming more aligned, like you're masculine and feminine. I was going to say, even with the two queens here, this is, sorry, the wind's blowing. This would be pentacles, so earth energy, and water energy with the cups. So earth and water. I mean, we have all the elements here. But I almost feel like in order to ground yourself, you either need to be outside, putting your feet in the dirt, spending some time just walking around in nature, tending to nature, or you need to like have spiritual baths. And let me explain, because with a spiritual bath, you'd first take your shower to actually like cleanse yourself, right? You wash up. And then for the spiritual bath, that's where you add all of your ingredients that you want to like absorb, or like, so for example, you can use your essential oils, you put your flowers, you put your offerings into your spiritual bath. And then you soak in it. You don't wash up at that point. You're just literally letting it like infuse into your skin. So, and at that time too, that's where you should be meditating. That's where you should be clearing your mind and trying to get to the space where you're quiet and you can receive. So again, collective, I really hope that this message helps, and you are off to a better place. So don't be afraid to go on that journey. Take care.